In fact, 17 of the 18 hottest years on record, that's dating back to 1880, have occurred since 2001. Earth's average surface temperature has risen by nearly 2 degrees Fahrenheit since the late 19th century.
Weather events that are anomalous, that are on the outside the normal range of events, and these are called extreme events. Recent analyses published in Nature Climate Change have showed that indeed, with regards to temperature extremes and precipitation extremes, these are called heavy rainfall events, that we are observing an increase in these events and have observed and will continue to see an increase in them over time.
Temperatures increase, we're going to see increased chance of severe weather events, which are particularly damaging. We're going to see increased chance of heat waves.
Daily high temperature records set in the month of June alone, the science behind the climate change arguments is becoming more palpable across the country.
In 2003, with temperatures 2.3 degrees above average, 52,000 people died across Europe.
I'm meteorologist Mark Mancuso, and on this day in weather history, November 5th, 1998, Hurricane Mitch finished wreaking utter decimation, death and destruction over the Caribbean and Central America. Mitch formed in the Western Caribbean, and after drifting through extremely favorable conditions, it rapidly strengthened to peak at Category 5 status. Its lowest pressure dropped to 905 millibar, with the highest sustained winds at 180 miles per hour. It drifted through Central America, reformed in the Bay of Campeche, and ultimately struck Florida as a strong tropical storm. Due to its slow motion, it dropped historic amounts of rainfall in Honduras, Guatemala, and Nicaragua, with reports up to 75 inches. Deaths due to catastrophic flooding made it the second deadliest Atlantic hurricane in history. As of 2008, the official death toll was placed at 19,325, thousands more unaccounted for. The flooding caused extreme damage, estimated at over $5 billion. Almost 3 million were left homeless. It was the deadliest Atlantic hurricane since the Great Hurricane of 1780, displacing the Galveston Hurricane of 1900 as the second deadliest on record. 12 years
Researchers from Dartmouth College found rising temperatures in Greenland made ponds thaw faster, which caused the mosquito life cycle to start 2 weeks earlier in 2012 than in 2011. The warmth also sped up the mosquito's maturation process. Overall, the researchers' model predicts a rise in temperature by 2 degrees Celsius increases mosquitoes' chances of survival by 53%.
The Paris Agreement calls for keeping climate warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius while striving for 1.5. At least $100 billion a year to help developing countries reduce emissions, with developed countries taking the lead.